New tonight, KXAN has learned violent crimes downtown so far this year are at their lowest number in 12 years.
That is after a record high during the same 5 months last year. Police say it's due to a couple of major enforcement initiatives combined with more community involvement.
We're talking about an area from Lamar on the west over to Chacon Street and from 11th Street then down to the lake. The center of the trouble has been a popular strip known as Dirty Sixth. KXAN's Robert Maxwell is live downtown with tonight's top story.
We are at the very top of the downtown core tonight. A lot of people work down here during the day. They play here on places like Dirty Sixth at nighttime. Even the people, Robert and Leslie, who live down here now realizing working with police is more important than ever, they say, to ensure that the reputation in some parts of downtown as a hub of crime doesn't continue. Brian Meese has worked bar on 6th for 13 years and seen it all.
A lot of secretive things, mainly dealing with drugs. Really? Yeah, of course. I mean, you can read it a mile away.
And around the first half of 2012, violent crime spiked downtown, led by a record number of robberies and aggravated assaults. Proof showed up right outside the Blind Pig bar in July last year when a gunman wounded 4 people. But now?
Definitely less transients walking around. You can obviously notice. I feel better about it for the patrons.
This past January, Austin police got downtown groups on board as they brought down their public order initiative. Low-level crimes like drinking in public and vandalism weren't tolerated. The criminals who gravitate to neglected communities were left exposed.
I guarantee it saved lives. I guarantee it. Aggravated assaults went down over 50%. That's just something that's unheard of anywhere else.
And a big anti-drug sweep in June targeted 50 known criminals. Downtown's top cop says many still remain in jail on felony charges. But with no overtime money left for new anti-crime programs, APD says it now plans to rotate in officers from other sectors for 3 months. The association that represents the 9,000 people who call downtown Austin home says keeping criminals at bay is key to sustaining growth, but
I would prefer the officers that are stationed downtown as opposed to coming in from other areas, because then they're familiar with the downtown community. They can recognize certain people that they know.
This coming budget year, the police chief's appealing to the city council for 45 more downtown officers. And more than ever, bartender Brian Meese, for one, is a believer in cementing bonds with police.
You do have a say in it, and you can make things happen.
And we also learned today that Austin Police Organized Crime Unit detectives will be down here working to make sure that the crime continues to drop. What they're going to be doing is doing drug buys and trying to round up the remaining dealers who weren't netted in that last sting. And if you're interested in more of those specific numbers, by the way, on the crime drop here in downtown Austin, we posted them for you with this story online at KXAN.com. We're live downtown tonight. Robert Maxwell, KXAN News.
Great, Robert. Thank you. A closer look now at APD's new numbers show almost all types of crime in the downtown area are down for the most part. Going in depth, so far this year, robbery is down by 37%. Robbery of businesses is also down by 1/3. Aggravated assaults are down by 55%, but rapes are up by 43% this year. APD is also seeing some small improvements in downtown property crimes. So far this year, home burglaries are down 8%. Car burglaries are also down 8%, but auto theft is seeing a small tick upward of 2%.